to your Redneck Workshop. I'm Harold, and let me take these off. They make me look too civilized. One thing I'd like to say to all my viewers that I certainly appreciate the fact that you guys keep coming back every week, and I'm grateful that you do, and I am grateful to you for subscribing. And if you can find another 142,000 good guys like you, I could use them. But anyway, here we are in the holiday season, and I want to wish all of you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Chances are I may not be back with any video until after the New Year, considering all the work I've got to do. Today's video is going to be about replacing the DRO in my little Grizzly mill drill. But I had to make a bracket in the operation there, and during that that operation it died. The mill drill did, that is. And so I had to diagnose the problem, which you'll get to see in a little bit of video here. And of course it's a problem I've got to fix, and the way I see it, it's a fortunate problem, because now I get to make some improvements. Okay? And I would like to give you guys some advice. I shouldn't be giving advice, especially not about your PC, but if you've got an old man box, or a computer sitting on your desk there, or maybe even a laptop or whatever, and you're the only administrator account on that machine, I would suggest that that you go ahead and make one or two more administrator accounts, even if you have to make up some names and put them on there, because you don't want to wind up like me. Now, I was the only administrator on my PC, and a year ago or more I had accounts on there for the boss lady and an account on there for the granddaughter, and I thought, well, I'll make them administrators. I was going to do this something like a year ago, but being the supreme procrastinator that I am, I procrastinated right on through the whole year and then some. And I've got these security cameras, which here, I guess you can see in the background there. I think, yeah, they're switching. Well, can you see them in the background? There, yeah. All right. Anyway, there we go. Anyway, I was gonna. These guys are on the internet, and I wanted to actually to view them on my PC. So I try logging on, and it tells me I needed a utility, video stream or some such name as that. And so I download it. I try to install it, and Windows hates it. Windows will not allow it. I get a message that I've been blocked by my administrator. Well, I am the administrator, so I go on the web to see what can I do about this, and I come across a little help there that says, well, go to the command prompt and use the net user commands and tell it to turn your account on, make your account active. Well, it doesn't seem, make much sense. I mean, my account was active because I was logged in. But I did that. I went down to the command prompt, which is just like DOS, used to be back in the old days. And I ran the net user command, and net user, my name, my password, and /active:yes. Well, I did that, and then I put in the name of that file, and it installed just fine. And then the help file says next go and do the net user, my name, password /active:, no. Like a dummy, I did that. So then I tried to run the thing, the file, and get to be able to see the stuff on the cameras, and it won't do it. Every time I log on, it gives me the same message again: download it and install it. And I just got through installing it, and I thought, well, a lot of things don't work until you reboot. So I'll reboot. So I rebooted. When I came back, I didn't exist anymore. I mean, well, I existed, but my account was turned off, and I didn't have any login. So I logged in as the boss lady, and I could see my account there. It wasn't active. But the boss lady wasn't an administrator, so she couldn't turn it back on. I could log on as the granddaughter, but she wasn't an administrator. She couldn't turn it back on either. So after looking through all kind of problems, trying all kind of suggestions, I spent a couple of days on this. I gave up and installed Windows, complete fresh install. All my old software gone, everything that was, on the drive. Of course, the only thing I really regret losing was my addresses. I had addresses of a whole bunch of the other YouTube creators and some of the viewers and such. And that file's history. Believe it or not, my other files that I liked, I keep my Steel Challenge scores in a spreadsheet. I had put that on an auxiliary drive, and my reloading log, I had it on an auxiliary drive. So I didn't really lose everything. I got 2/3 of the stuff that I really wanted to keep. Of course, I had to go and reinstall everything, including Power Director and all that sort of thing. And that took, 2 or 3 days. So it's my advice for you to go in there and make 2 or 3 extra administrator accounts in case you do something stupid like me, which I'm sure you're probably too smart to do. And then at least you can come in as another administrator and turn your account back on or something. You can help yourself, which I couldn't do because I was the only stupid administrator. Alright, so anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to start out trying to replace the DRO, although I'm not going to show you any of that footage. I'm just going to put that in another video. But I'm going to start off about where the mill has a problem, where things crash, and we'll go through that, and there we go. Well, complication of complications, I cranked it up, it rattled a little bit and kicked off. I cranked it up, it rattled a little bit and kicked off again, and now it's stone cold dead. So I got to figure that out. Alright, so I've got the front off of the little booger that includes the switches and everything, and there's the switch hanging down. You can see it there with the wires coming out. And now that I've gone this far with it, I can say that when I put this back together, that front part that was on it's not going to be there anymore, and hopefully I'll have a reversing switch on it, and the DRO, the Z-axis DRO, will be much better attached with a much more solid and substantial mounting. So I guess it's fortunate that this has happened, and right this minute I don't see what's wrong other than possibly one leg of the switch is not conducting. That's what I think, but I don't know yet. I'm going to take it off and see if I can open the switch and find out. Okay, there's the problem located. I'll point it out with my Randy Richard scribe here. This guy right here has burned up. The little contact switch, he has disintegrated on me, and you can see in here, let me get this in front of the dingus, this end right here is how this end over here ought to look. And you can see this end's in good shape, and this end is all burned up, especially right there. So we need a new switch. I'll go and research reversing switches. This is a reversible motor, and there's no reason why I shouldn't have a reversing switch like everybody else, right? So guys, it's a misery on one hand, misfortune on one hand, but it's good luck on the other. Okay? Because it gives me an excuse to redo the thing the right way. Alright? Sven and Ole have been out playing golf, and they get back to the locker room, and Ole reaches in his locker, he pulls out a girdle and puts it on. Sven says, yeah, Ole, he says, just how long you been wearing a girdle? Sven, Ole says, well, he says, I've been wearing it ever since Lena found it in the car. Well, that's all, folks. Y'all try to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Leave a comment if you got something to say. And above all, remember, keep on keeping on. Bye now.